so this is microphone test 1. I'm not really sure what to say, but at the moment I'm looking at Garden's video. I think I'll just talk and see how it all comes out. This was initially meant to be a push day video actually, but I missed out the first exercise, which was a heavy incline bench press with the dumbbells. I think I was on 40 kilograms, and then moved on to my next exercise, which is chest flies, which you can see here. I've managed to get the front on camera, which, looking back, I realised actually doesn't look too good. So I'm sure some of the other angles will be a little bit better. But I am enjoying finding out what I like. I like to film, the cinematography I like to use, and the editing software as well is pretty fun. I quite like the cinematic look. So I think I'll stick with this for a while until I find another look that I actually like a little bit more. But I think, yeah, this looks about what I'm going for right now. Still need to figure out though what I want to talk about, like in these videos, whether I want it to be just training or whether I want it to, be a discussion of what my programs are, what exercises I do, technique in the exercises, why I'm hitting the muscle group, what I'm trying to grow, what I'm trying to do in terms of within the gym itself. I also want to start thinking about, maybe having a chat directly to the camera and seeing how that turns out after like a training montage of sorts, because I think that might be a little bit more cinematic than just a voiceover like what I'm doing right now. So yeah, let's see how this first 2-minute clip turns out when I overlay it over the music, and I guess we'll go from there. Alright, there you have it. That was mic test 1. I thought I'd leave it in there just I could look back over it and see how it turned out. And to be honest, I don't think it turned out too bad, especially as a talk over through the training in the background, although it was a little all over the place. Yeah, like I said, this was meant to initially be a push video of going over my training, so you'll see me do a couple of things in here. I think later on in this exercise I actually show the camera the set. I've been using this app called Heavy to start tracking my sets only recently, to be honest. I'll talk about it a little bit later, how my training's been going, but I thought I'd give a brief overview first about the current situation, what it's like in Melbourne, and what my life's like currently looking like training out here. At the moment I'm on the working holiday visa, so I think that's visa 417. And admittedly it's a lot more working than actually travelling, but I'm enjoying it. I think, here I come. Yeah. So there you go. That's just a quick look at how the app looks like, and it is really useful. Over the last few weeks I've been slowly trying to introduce progressive overload a little bit more, and I've been training a little bit more intensely, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. Yeah, I'm working at a bodybuilding gym. Somehow managed to look out and pick something that I think is pretty well suited to me, to be honest. I managed to email every single gym in Melbourne, and these guys got back to me, and yeah, it's probably the best gym I've ever trained at, to be honest. Like a really good vibe. It's a members only club, so not too busy, and most of the time when I finish my shift is late in the evening, so I get pretty much the gym to myself, which is really nice. I don't have to wait for what piece of equipment I want to use, or have to socialise too much, because most of the day is spent socialising here at reception. So the gym's called One Gym in Port Melbourne, and if you're ever in Melbourne, I'd highly recommend you check it out. It's it's just so good. Like, so many unique pieces of equipment. The gym owner Chris, he's handpicked each piece of equipment, so you'll see like a range of different makes and models. I gotta say, man, some of these machines slap way better than any of the other ones that I've used in like most commercial gyms, especially back home. I know I was training in like a pure gym in Birmingham and in Liverpool, to be fair, and this one just, so much better. Just the ambience, the weights itself in the machine, quality. Really motivating as well. I've seen a lot of the people coming in absolutely huge, so you see some absolute monsters going in there, and working there, I see these guys every day, seeing how dedicated they are, and then training afterwards. You know, it's a nice little cycle that I've got going on at the moment. Yeah, you'll see me on my phone quite a lot in these clips because I'm actually, well, one probably surfing through Instagram, but also trying to track what I've been lifting and trying to stick more to a program that I've been working on. Previously, you know, I think I'd fallen into a state of just coming in and going through the motions. And while the workouts were like, they're still good, like I'm still in decent shape, I just know it's not efficient as it should be. Like I put way less focus on progressive overload, and I haven't really been pushing myself too hard in that sense, which I want to focus on a lot more. I've been mainly focusing on the mind-muscle connection, really feeling the movements a little bit more, and particularly on the negative. Like that's really what I've been focusing. So perhaps I've been thinking a little bit more about technique. Like I'm training very consistently. Obviously, you know, I've got no excuses going after work. I really can't not get into shape working at this place. My diet's been clean, although I have no idea what type of calories I'm eating. Like I've not been tracking, I've not been using my fitness pal, I've not been just looking at any sort of numbers like scales, like how much I weigh, like what my macro breakdown is. I've got no idea, so I really want to start focusing on thinking about that a little bit more. I've got a few months now where I could just focus on getting everything right, doing everything I need to do, start getting into the routines that I want to be in, and really start pushing for, you know, a much better physique. Like I know I could do a lot better, and if I just stick to these routines, stick to a plan, and just really lock in for, you know, a good few months, like when I've got nothing else to worry about, and just solely focus on, you know, what I want to do, I think both the training, the editing, the camera work, you know, it's all going to improve. So yeah, I've got a lot to look forward to, and I'll keep on banging these out.